Today, we're going to be looking over potentially the next great Nebraska running back, four-star 2025 prospect, Jamarion Parker. In this video, we're going to break down his best highlights from his junior year of high school and dissect between the good, the bad, but most importantly, the stuff that we are super excited to see for the next 3 to 4 years as a potential Husker in this Matt Rhule offense. So real quick, before we get into it, if you like the content, please hit the like button on this video. It's completely free and it helps me out, along with subscribing to the channel if you don't want to miss out on the best Nebraska football and Nebraska recruiting content on YouTube. Nobody is doing it like us here on the Wilson Sports Channel, so please hit that subscribe button to support Nebraska athletics. But without further ado, let's jump into it, looking over Jamarion Parker. All right, let's start it off with Jamarion Parker. As always, this is the first time I'm watching this as well, so let's just dive into it. Again, if you're not familiar with Jamarion Parker, listed at 6 foot tall, 190, longtime Arkansas Razorback commit, and right there on the first clip, speed kills, and he takes it all the way to the house. So when we're looking at Jamarion Parker's film, particularly for running backs, you see a lot of the same. 50, 60, 70-yard touchdowns, and it makes it hard to dissect between the good and the great. So that's why we're looking for traits that make him different, right? That speed, the ability to have vision in the pocket to find that right hole, the spin move, the juke move, the trucking. That's what's going to make Jamarion Parker different. And right off the bat, you can see that speed. So right here in the state title game at that pistol spot, beautiful vision to weave his way inside the pocket and find an open hole, just like we talked about. And that is a hard play to pull off, especially against the best competition in Missouri. And yeah, makes his way down the field and finds that B gap all the way to the house. Running right to left. Just look at that speed, dude. He's such a fluid runner of the football as well. If he finds daylight, dude, he is gone. So once again in the shotgun, running left to right, has daylight. Yeah, again, it's that speed once again. We know he's a track guy. He set one of the Missouri State records when he was only a freshman, so he's showing off on the football field as well. And a lot of times when you're looking at prospects, by the way, really good play there on the goal line. We'll give that a second look to navigate his way. Once again, be patient. But like I was saying, when we're talking about these prospects who play track, and you see a certain 40 time by their name, well, this guy runs a 4.40, he's a state record holder, all that. But sometimes it doesn't translate to the football field, right? I've seen that time and time again where there's a guy who's supposedly fast, but when he puts pads on, he's not one of the faster guys on the field. We can already see with Jamarion Parker right there, that's not the case with him. He's a track guy, and you can tell when he has the football in his hands. Nice little quick cut back inside. I've been very impressed so far with his vision, especially inside the pocket. Look at this handoff. Again, looking. Boom, quick cut. Look at that. He's gone once again. One other thing that I like so far with Jamarion Parker is that almost every single one of his handoffs, whether it's on the left or right-hand side, it's in shotgun. And that's something that translates well to the Big Ten, well to Matt Rhule's offense. Because a lot of times these running back prospects, oh my goodness. Holy cow. I'm going to shut up here real quick, and we're going to give that a second look. But real quick, I'm going to say what I was going to say. Real quick, a lot of these running back prospects, they're super used to carrying the ball under center, the quarterback's under center. That's not the case with Jamarion Parker, obviously. He does in the shotgun. But let's give this a second look here real quick. So something I wanted to see was him in the passing game, catching footballs right there in the flat. Quick little dump off. Look at this. Look at the speed. Quick juke. Spin. Juke again. Juke again. That's an incredible highlight. That should have been first on his highlight reel. So I'm going to give that a second look here real quick. There caught that touchdown pass. So right here, he's run a little bit of a Texas route across the field, wide open in man coverage. That was a terrible play by the defensive back. It's a better throw than it is a catch, but nice play there by Jamarion. So in that pistol on the goal line, Oh, that's a beautiful play concept. A little reverse. He was supposed to go to the right, then goes to the left. It's a great play call. Same deal here, about the same position on the field goal line. A little handoff, great vision, very patient. Touchdown. A wise man once said, patience is a virtue, and that translates well to the football field, particularly as a running back. And that's something I'm super impressed with early on. I'm going to save all my takes until the end of the video where we get to the pros and the cons. But, I mean, right off the bat, the fact that he is so patient and he's waiting to find that C gap or a B gap and explode through it, man, oh man. A lot of times these running backs don't have that ability. A lot of times they just see any hole they got and they rush through it too quick because they're so athletically gifted. But Jamarion Parker, a good mix of obviously how talented he is and the smarts. No biggie there, wide open. Just walks in the end zone. He's such a good runner going left to right, too, and he's outrunning everybody on the field. And that's something I really like in this highlight reel is not only do we have those 50, 60-yard plays, but he thrives in the goal line as well. Running left to right, running down the middle. Quick cut right there. A lot of times these running backs, again, at least these shifty running backs, they're not as good in the red zone when it gets a lot more physical. It's not the case with Parker. I'm really impressed, guys. Yeah, a little quick screen. Dude, it's just such a quick little cut there. He loves that little juke move, that little misdirection. One thing I want to keep my eyes on for the rest of his film, does he have any plays where he's going up, getting the football right in the passing game? Particularly, I also want to see if he has any crucial blocks in the pass pro. I know that's something Matt Rhule loves to look for in his running backs, guys who can also block for their quarterback. So something to keep your eyes on. Nice little delay. Finds him in the flat. Gets to the edge. Tutty. He is so quick. What is this formation? Oh, a little trickeration. He throws a touchdown pass, man. Well, we talked about how good of an athlete he was. I didn't think he was that good of an athlete. I mean, he can throw the football as well. Why not? Why not? Once again, going right to left, horizontally, outrunning everybody. And that is a hard play to make. Pretty bad camera angle. Wish you could have saw the rest of it. Back to the State Tyler game in the pistol. Takes a snap. Patient. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Quick feet, always churning, looking for an angle. That's a play that's not going to get as much love as it deserves. We'll give it one more look here. Once again, in the State Title game, gets the best talent. Just watch his vision. Looking. Bang! Finds the B gap. Good block there by his right tackle. Sheds one tackler and then goes, gets a gain of about 25. Once again, that is a hard play to make. The pocket just collapses completely. Just quick cut. He jukes out two guys at the same time. Man, oh man, Jamarion Parker. Wow. Another play that if you don't know what you're looking at, it doesn't look that impressive, but it really is. Let's give that a second look. So, right here, he's going right to left. The play is completely broken down. The left tackle and the left guard give up on the play, and somehow, some way, one more look here, he gets the first down. He gets a gain of about 15. Again, this play could have gone for zero yards. Look at that. Dead in the water, gets to the edge, juke. Wow. That's an impressive play. Same deal here. Plays dead in the water, a little juke, and somehow gets the first down. And that has to be terrible as a defense when you're doing all the right things. You basically dominate the O-line. They have such a good running back. Once again by Jamarion Parker, where he finds yardage out of nothing. All right, so we're going to watch just a couple more clips here, and then I'll get to my final takes and opinions over this four-star running back. Once again, going right to left, looking for daylight. A little broken tackle, gets the edge. Nice job. All right, this will be the last one. So, in the pistol. Once again, a little misdirection. This O-line is not great, and he's in open field. Please tell me he takes it to the house. Oh, real close. They just swarmed all around him. All right, good stuff there from Jamarion Parker. Let's get into my pros and cons. All right, let's just start it off with the pros from Jamarion Parker. The things you cannot teach. Speed, quickness, that vision inside the pocket, all A+. I mean, we know he's a track kid, and he showed it on the football field. But the speed's one thing, but the vision's another thing. To have that patience, to have that discipline, to wait and find that B gap, to find that C gap. A lot of time, Husker running backs in the past have been way too prone to just shoot the gap the first time they see any daylight, and that leads to the whole breaking down and getting a gain of about 1 or 2 yards. Jamarion Parker's not like that. He's super smart, super disciplined, and he's waiting to find any gap and keeping those legs churning. So I was really impressed with that. As for some other things I was impressed with, again, man, when he's going downhill, he is hard to stop. That speed is uncanny, but not just the speed, it's that juke move he goes back to. When he's in open field, he can make 1, 2, 3 guys miss. We saw a spin move in there. We saw a couple broken tackles. So all of that super impressive as well. The third thing I really like from Jamarion Parker's film is not really something he can control, but it's the fact that his offense is so shotgun heavy and pistol heavy. A lot of times, like I talked about earlier, these running backs are not used to running in the shotgun. They're not used to finding gaps in that department. He only runs in the shotgun, and that's going to mean great things because Matt Rhule particularly likes the shotgun. Marcus Satterfield likes the shotgun. They'll go to that more with Raiola. So, and the fact that he's already used to that is great. Now, as for the cons, something maybe I didn't see enough of, I really wanted to see that brawlerness in him. The fact to put his head down and maybe truck a guy or stiff arm a guy. We know he's big enough to do that. We just didn't really see it. Something definitely we're going to have to look for in the senior year highlights is that ability to go down and just truck a guy when you're going downhill. And that's something that translates to the Big Ten. That's something that Matt Rhule looks for. The other thing particularly that I wanted was seeing some blocking highlights, seeing him in the pass pro, right? Laying down a block for his quarterback. Maybe some more highlights of him catching the football because Matt Rhule likes his running backs to be versatile, to catch the football, to play wide receiver, to play running back. He likes a positionless offense. So something there that we'll have to see in the senior highlights, but that's just me being nitpicky. Let's be real. That was incredibly impressive stuff from Jamarion Parker. Yes, he's a 4-star. Yes, he's a top 200 player, and he's worthy of that. And yes, he will be a Nebraska commit. I know a lot of people are saying, Wilson, he's not committed yet. You're counting your eggs too early. He will be a Nebraska commit within the next month or two. No questions asked. He recently decommitted from Arkansas, and the second he decommitted, I tweeted out, I said, this is a guy to watch out for because Nebraska has strong interest. And he has strong interest back. So watch out for Jamarion Parker. As always, folks, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. What were you impressed by Jamarion Parker? Maybe something he needs to work on. Let me know that down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We are producing content at a rate never seen before on Husker YouTube. I mean, a lot of these Husker YouTube channels making 1-2 videos a month. Not us. We're making that in a week. We're making 3 or 4 videos a week. And we're only getting started. So, again, please hit that subscribe button to not miss out on the best content on Husker YouTube. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule. See you in the next one.